Let me be your company. Time is all we're given. Let you be right next to me. We could start our own religion. Take that weight up off your shoulders. Move it to my chest. If I'm keen, I can't control this.
All right, welcome back to this summer survival guide for 2K Pro-Am, and who better to talk about the mean streets of Pro-Am than the world champion Still Trill team. So now that summer is here, what is Still Trill doing to stay sharp on the sticks?
We are constantly playing in Pro-Am leagues, just constantly building chemistry, you know. That's really just it. Just keep playing, stay focused, and, you know, keep grinding.
And you gotta find the right group of guys to play with, because you have to have the chemistry and you have to know your role.
For me, the biggest thing to keep your game sharp, people don't believe me on this, but play walk-on. Just perfect what you do, so when you do get with your team, it just comes easy.
What advice would you give upcoming Pro-Am players about running plays and knowing that team chemistry, knowing what your roles are?
We just run set offense, you know, 5 out and basically 4 out, 1 in.
Yeah, and then we would have cuts.
Yeah, but gotta have communication on cuts.
You cannot cut at the same time.
You gotta have communication. That was one of our biggest things that we had to learn.
2K18 is right around the corner. What are you guys looking to see? What's something you'd want to see?
I want to be able to have more control over my dribbles, like what I do with my dribbling, just more combinations.
I'm looking forward to seeing what 2K has in store as far as the archetypes go. See if we're gonna change things up.
Did you feel like archetypes really led to more individual styles, different styles of playing? Like, we go back to 2K15, right? Demigods were a thing that people hated, right? 7'2" could dribble like Kyrie, could shoot like Ray Allen, right? Got rid of that. Did you find the difference in play styles important this year?
I like it a lot with the archetypes, because, I mean, every 2K I always play like kind of a shooting role.
Universal test.
Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. We'll see Tampa and Dallas.
Ready?
And it's the Mavericks to start out. And now the opening lineup for Tampa. Burke is out there with Rozier. Then it's Ellis. Then there's Jerebko. And it's Bonner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Nowitzki's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Mavs. Here's Ellis. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
Well, what better way to silence a crowd that's rooting against you than to hit the big-time shots from downtown? It made an immediate impact.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Leaner from distance. Again, the miss by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Launches a 3. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Picked away. And now Tampa on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Yeah, he's rising to the occasion as you're trying to keep pace on the scoreboard.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Up off the screen, and Noel throws it down.
Boy, spotted his teammate on the move, put the assist perfectly placed out in front of him, leading him right to the rack.
Deflects the pass, and stolen by Barnes. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Just an incredible job by Matthews, seeking contact on his way, trying to get the call, and does.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86%. from the stripe.
And Tampa making a change here. Jennings is checked in, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. Tampa shooting their first free throw of the night here. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Farrell. He's guarded by Jennings. Farrell passes to Barnes. Fires the three. Farrell can't hit. Outside Jennings. Here's Ellis. And Tampa getting another bucket right there.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, because of the size difference, that's probably not the one-on-one matchup they'd like to go to very often, but it worked that time.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the middle. Here's Nowitzki.
You know, it's been hard for him to find the range this quarter, but I do like his aggressiveness.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
From 12 feet out, Jennings can't get it to go. The Mavericks trail it. Lets it go with the three. And Wesley Matthews with the three. Matthews has got 5.
You've got to love the speed of Wes Matthews and how he loves to attack in transition.
Dishes it to Urebko. Outside Jennings. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jennings has got his first bucket in this one. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Farrell. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Matthews gets it to go.
Everyone knows the catch-and-shoot game of Wes Matthews is lethal. Gives the defense no time to react.
Ellis.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Tampa shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And the Mavericks with possession here. Matthews passes to Farrell. He feeds it to Barnes. There's a screen by Noel. On the wing, Barnes. He's guarded by Ellis. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, he almost never misses that shot, guys. But you know he'll take it again if he gets another good look.
Now here's Jennings. He's tightly guarded. And he converts the layup. Jennings has got his second bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Feeds it to Noel. To the inside. Barnes dishes to Nowitzki. And Ellis with the block. They retain possession.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Measury's checked in. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. And see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Ellis. He has 6. Here's Jennings. Shot clock at 6. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Tampa shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And Ellis drops them both. Mavericks trail by 6 to stop the run, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He needs to complete that opportunity. Really shocking he botched that one.
And yes, it's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
On offense, here's Tampa. Ellis kicks to Rozier. Back to Ellis. Good D by Barnes. Ellis has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Outside Matthews. Pass to Farrell. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And now the first timeout called here for Tampa.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
You know, I think some of it may be a matter of X's and O's, but a lot of it is matching the effort level of your competition.
Now here's Jennings. Kicks to Bonner. Fires for 3. It's good from long range. Bonner's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The best may be yet to come. It's this kind of back and forth battle. You almost know this thing's going down to a special finish.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Mavericks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first free throw is good.
Such a tremendous free throw shooter for his career. 9 times out of 10, Dirk's going to drain it.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Farrell. Tampa also making some changes. Muscala, he's checked in for Matt Bonner. Montejunas comes in for Jerebko. And Tony Snell subbed in for Monte Ellis. And here are the Mavericks now, after Tampa picked up a 3 with their last shot. They set the pick. Barea, the pass to Barnes. 9 feet out. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Barnes has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Muscala hits the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Barea. Not a lot of room. That's tipped. Here's Rozier. Powered down with both hands.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
Here's Nowitzki after the basket by Tampa.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
You know, clearly out of rhythm. He's pressing the issue right now. I'd like to see him get his teammates involved.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Powell, he's jacked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Rozier kicks to Montejunas. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mavericks trail by 8. Barea dishes to Barnes, and it's blocked. And now Tampa on the break. Jennings leading the charge.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jennings has gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Jennings against Barea.
Already his 2nd foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
For Dallas, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Monte Ellis checked in for Tampa. On offense, here's Tampa. They're on a 14-6 run. The pass to Muscala. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's tipped. Montejunas with the steal. Kicks it out to Ellis. The baseline J. And Tampa getting another bucket right there.
Unbelievable quarter. He believes every shot he takes is going in.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
It's ridiculous to give up that many points in the paint. You know, I think he'd like them to play a bit more physical.
And the dunk by Powell.
Now, Powell is fantastic at finishing off the drive, wanting to power it down every time.
Tampa leading by 8. Ellis goes in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ellis has got 12 in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Inside, Eunice with the steal. And now Tampa on the break. Here's Rozier. Tries again. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Barnes passes to Barea. Pass to Mejri. He kicks it to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barnes. Eunice grabs the miss. And it's Tampa with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Got a piece of it. Here's Curry with the 3. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
For Tampa, they've shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
That's tipped. Powell, that's good. 1:05 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Snell, covered by Barnes. Snell, no good. Mavericks trailed by 8. Curry kicks to Barea. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Here's Rozier, guarded by Barea. And the basket by Rozier.
I love what I see from him this quarter. Very decisive and very accurate.
Rozier's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Stolen by Ellis. Passes it to Rozier. Plenty of space. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Rozier's got 8 points.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
By himself, flushes it down to finish the break.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
Boy, they have a chance to put an end to this one before it even really gets started. That's how good their offense has been.
Barea kicks to Powell. Barnes outside. And here's Barea outside. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And guys, your take so far in Tampa?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Well, you can't afford to show these guys the ball because they'll pick it from you quick, and that's helped account for this lead.
Nerlens Noel is out there with Powell. Then it's Curry. Then it's Matthews. And it's Farrell in at the 1 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
You know, great work on the perimeter, finding a little bit of space, hitting the 3 ball. That's his game.
Over to the wing. Snell dishes to Jennings. The feed to Snell. And too long on the shot.
That kind of miss rarely happens, but when they occur, they're pretty shocking.
Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Your Rebco's checked in for Tony Snell. Eunice with the steal. Here's Jerebko. He's covered by Matthews. And here's Jennings outside. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry wide open, and a miss there on the triple. Tampa leading by 9. Moniunas passes to Jennings. Some nice ball movement by Tampa. But they'll get another chance. The dish to Burke. Moniunas a screen on Curry. Burke kicks to Jerebko. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Jerebko's got 8.
Yeah, it's such a sweet 3-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And Moniunas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Powell inside, working on Moniunas. It'll go, and the Tampa lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Powell. Jennings dishes to Jerebko. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Farrell passes to Curry. The 10-footer. Again, Curry missing. Tampa leading by 10. Jennings kicks to Burke. Jerebko in the post. He's covered by Matthews. Offensive rebound. Now here's Jennings. He's guarded closely. Jerebko can't get it to go.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
That one falls.
You love how Powell goes to work on the block, muscles his way to establish himself and deliver.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's a reason Dirk Nowitzki is still going strong as he closes in on 40 years of age. He said the summers are a beast. Get up in the morning, leave the kids, and go work out like a maniac. But I feel good. Trying to find a good mix where I stay in shape, but I don't overwork. I'll try anything at this point and see if it works. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. A true professional. And the Mavericks making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in. The call will go against Jerebko. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Dallas with it, trailing by 10.
Great execution of the double team right there, able to strip it and then get the possession.
And that one's good. Burke.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Their D is getting chewed up. It's time for someone to step forward, put their foot down, and put a stop to these easy baskets.
And Noel throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now here's Burke. Moniunas has the open look. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And Curry has it in the corner. It's good from long range. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, the D backs off in three-point territory. He'll take that shot all day long.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Just keep things simple. No reason to rush things there.
To the inside, Matthews. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And I think Wes Matthews, you've got a guy who's a true leader, someone who's not afraid to speak his mind and let his teammates know what's up.
And he's good on the second. Here's Burke. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Early in the second quarter, that's already his second foul. He's going to have to play under control now.
Here's Burke. Moniunas dishes to Burke. Cans the shot from the wing. Burke's got his second basket.
That's what you call working inside out, drawing the defense in close, kicking it out for the open jump shot. Nice and easy.
Back to Curry. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You know, rough start for him, but he seems to have turned the corner here in the second period.
To the wing right side. Moniunas passes to Bonner. Now here's Burke, guarded by Curry. Burke kicks to Bonner. That one falls, coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 3 assists tonight.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Nowitzki. Motiejunas grabs the miss. Motiejunas has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And it's an 11-point Tampa lead.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Here's Farrell. There's the screen. Here's Noel. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, it's simply great vision on that pass. Knew exactly where that pass needed to be and threaded it right through the teeth.
Drills it from outside.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his 2nd make this quarter.
To the inside. Here's Matthews. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Matthews has got 11.
Well, Matthews not just a perimeter scorer now. He's not afraid to mix it up inside.
Burke with it. Curry meets him. Burke kicks to Yarebko. Offline with his 3. Mavericks trail by 10, and Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
And it's Tampa with the ball. Burke. And the rejection by Noel. Rejected by Jennings. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jennings. And the Mavericks call time here.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Here's Farrell. Nowitzki a screen. Curry can't get it to go.
And this is the thing. They're trying to battle back, but his erratic shooting is really hurting.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
You know, he's been so accurate from the floor tonight, really helping them stay ahead.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Harrison Barnes comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Farrell. Muscala, he's checked in for Tampa. Ellis comes in for Brandon Jennings. Terry Rozier's checked in for Tampa. On the wing, Barnes. He's got 6. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. 8 points for Barnes.
You know, they work the ball into ideal position there to get the high-quality look.
And that one's good. Burke.
Oh, now he's just rubbing it in, blowing the defense away with this quarter.
To the inside. Finished off the break. Burke's got 13 points in just this quarter.
No doubt that is within his range.
I think that's exactly what you're looking for on the break. Finish right at the rim.
Here's Barea. The shot that time, not on target. And Tampa will come the other way. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Measury, he's checked in for Dallas. Mavericks trail by 18. On its way from Curry for 2. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Boy, as aggressive as he's been, hitting all these shots, they're still behind.
For Tampa, they've gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And that one falls for Burke. Burke hits them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Now here's Barea. He's tightly guarded. Here's Barnes. That's short off the rim. Tampa leading by 18. Here's Ellis. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up. The first one falls. Tore this offense up around the NBA in the last couple of years. Do you feel that this is a good thing for the league?
I love it. I think the fans love it. You and I love it. The pace is faster. The shooting is better. The excitement level is through the roof. This NBA, what do they say? It's fantastic.
It is, but defense wins championships. Are you still sticking with that as a mantra?
Oh, no question.
Yeah.
Championships have
Right.
been defined on the defensive end.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
He dishes it to Barea. Here's Nowitzki. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got 4 assists in the game. Rozier kicks to Muscala. And stolen by Nowitzki. Now here's Barea. Tight defense on him. Dishes it to Nowitzki. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Tampa. Muscala's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ellis, the pass to Rozier. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Dallas making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Mavericks trail by 20. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's Barea. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Tries a 3. The rebound by Tampa. And now Tampa on the break. Here's Rozier. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the 2nd quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the 1st.
Now here's Barea. Outside Curry. Off the screen. The putback. Rebound by Muscala.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
And stolen by Barnes.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Curry. He's got 10. Down low. 1:57 left here in the 2nd. Six to shoot. He feeds it to Powell. Mejri kicks to Barnes. The 17-footer. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
They set the pick. Rozier, the pass to Jerebko. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Jerebko's got 9 points in the quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Barea kicks to Powell. Drops in the layup for 2. Powell's got 10 points.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Ellis outside. The 3-ball. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 21. Curry setting the pick for Barea. Feeds to Curry. Barnes outside. Out of bounds. Tampa takes possession.
And that was definitely a play where he just seemed to not have a good perspective on where he was.
Tampa leading by 21. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Rozier missing. For Dallas, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
5th team foul.
No good on that one. Good on the 2nd free throw. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Ellis dishes to Snell. Ellis kicks to Rozier. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Barea with the ball. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Barea's got his second basket of the night. And Jerebko has it in the corner. Poked loose. Outside Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
I thought he had it for a second. Barely bounced off his fingertips.
9 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. Tampa able to retain possession here. 7 seconds left in the first half. This one for three. The three-pointer is right on target. Muscala's got 5 points so far. The skyline of Dallas illuminating the night sky as we welcome you back to the Lone Star State. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Monte Ellis has been sensational.
And the approach in that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
Yeah, he's moving so fast through the lane. He's beating defenders to the spot, and then you're in a position where the only thing to do, foul him.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Tampa, the 5 right now. Ellis is out there with Jerebko. Then it's Matt Bonner. Then there's Trey Burke, and it's Rozier in at the point. Here's Farrell. That's tipped. Here's Burke. No good on that one. Good D by Matthews. And here are the Mavericks now. Pass to Farrell. Poked loose. And now Tampa on the break. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Dallas gets called for the foul. And that one falls for Burke. Nerlens Noel checks in for Powell. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Bonner kicks to Rozier. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. Barnes passes to Farrell. Another steal. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. Got a piece of it. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Here's Rozier. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Barnes. And it's 13 points for Wesley Matthews. And Jerebko has it in the corner. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Nowitzki a screen. Farrell passes to Nowitzki. Fades and shoots, and the shot is good. Nowitzki's got 11 points.
Just delicate touch right there from Dirk. Owns the mid-range right now.
That one goes. Count it.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Farrell passes to Barnes. The 11-footer. It doesn't go for him. And Tampa will come the other way. Kicks it to Burke. Right wing. This one for 3. They get it back. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. It's good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Dallas calls timeout.
Start it. And, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
He may have identified something specific that he needs to adjust. It'll be interesting to see what he draws up.
Monty Eunice is checked in for Tampa. Jennings comes in for Terry Rozier. Here's Ellis. Mavericks with the rebound. Matthews passes to Farrell. And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Tampa on D. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Dallas again missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
That's the frustrating thing. You work so hard to get the open shot, and then you can't make it.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. That's his fourth foul of the contest. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the paint. Ball's knocked loose. The pass to Bonner. It's back to Jennings. Pass to Monty Eunice. Just 5 to shoot. Bonner's shot good.
The key to that possession was really the pass. Perfectly placed assist, made the shot the easy part.
Farrell passes to Nowitzki. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. To halt the run, count it. Nowitzki's got 13.
I'll tell you this, if you don't get all the way into Dirk's body, it is curtains for you.
Pass to Monty Eunice. Now here's Burke. He's covered by Matthews. That's good from Jennings on the assist by Burke. And that's now 10 points for Brandon Jennings.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
Here's Farrell. He's guarded by Jennings. Farrell passes to Barnes. Count that one. 12 points for him.
I like that decision there. Didn't try to do too much, just kicked it out for the open.
Whoa! And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
But at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Now, here's Burke. He's got 16. He kicks to Bonner. Matthews with the rebound.
You're always surprised when he misses that kind of look, whether the defense is on him or not.
To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. One-on-one here. That one goes. Count it. Ellis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Farrell passes to Matthews. Nowitzki a screen. Down low. Fades. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
We talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Jennings dishes to Monty Eunice. It's back to Jennings. Off the mark and a bad shot there. And here's the fast break. And Monty Eunice picks up the foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
J.J. Barea checked in for the Mavericks. And a change for Tampa. Tony Snell's checked in for Brandon Jennings. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monty Eunice. Dallas making a switch here. Mejri's checked in. Matthews against Ellis, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession, and Tampa making a change here. Muscala's checked in. There's a screen by Noel. Mejri kicks to Matthews.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
The Mavericks have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Burke. He's covered closely. There's a screen in the corner. Moniunas with it. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Moniunas has got his first 3 points of the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yeah, I think you'd like to see a little more determination defensively to fight through that and contest a bit.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 12. Count that bucket. Borea's got 8.
A room service assist to cap that possession. That pass was right on target.
That's a 2 from Snell. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now the feed to Matthews. Here's Noel. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Mavericks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Matthews, and he sinks the second. To the middle, here's Muscala, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
You know, solid low post possession on that one. I mean, that's where you want the points coming from. Nice high percentage looks.
Connects from 3-point range.
I'll tell you, no matter who's checking him, he's winning the battle.
Curry kicks to Noel. And Moniunas picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. First one falls for him. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Burke with it. He's got 16. And Ellis the bucket on the assist by Burke. Burke's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Noel, and Noel throws it down.
And you could see that dunk coming from a mile away. I mean, he lives for those moments.
And so do all of his fans. He doesn't disappoint. When he's got a clear path to the bucket, he's going to do something, you know, special.
And given his ability, someone needed to rotate to try and contest that.
And it's blocked. Burke, the pass to Ellis. Back to Burke, and he banks in the layup. Burke's got 18 points.
He's got such soft touch around the rim. The D has to try to keep him out of the paint, because if he gets close, it's lights out.
And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. That free throw good from Barea. Terry Rozier's checked in for Monte Ellis. And both free throws good for Barea. And it's Tampa with the ball. There's the 3. And again, Tampa with a triple.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
I mean, unbelievable. Whether they're wide open or defenders draped all over them, they're hitting from distance.
Now, here's Barea. He's got 10. That one's not going to go.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
You love the confidence, but that's a situation where they really needed a better look.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
You know, his production has been unbelievable. Really a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
Yeah, flawless fast break. Didn't slow down until the ball hit the bottom of the bucket.
And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line. That free throw good from Barea. Yarebko's checked in for Tampa. He's perfect from the line this time. Now here's Burke, guarded by Curry. 1:56 left in the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. And it's Tampa with the ball. Here's Rozier. And Curry pulls it down.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The dish now to Powell. Dallas moving it around. Good work there as it goes. 16 points for Nerlens Noel.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Yarebko can't get it to go. Dallas with the ball. Outside Curry. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. .116 left in the third. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Barnes, right side. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got 5 assists tonight. Barnes has gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Here's Burke. And Muscala kicks to Rozier. Right wing to the inside. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The first one falls. And so he hits both. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Dishes to Barnes. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Barnes hits them both. Here's Burke. He's got 21. Inside, got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. Here's Burke. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Burke's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Tampa.
The quick hitter from three-point range off the inbound play. They ran that set perfectly.
Here's Rozier, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Barnes kicks to Barea. The 3 bangs home the trifecta. Barea's got 15. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Now the Mavericks with it. We've got Hammonds. He's out there with Anderson Varejao. Farrell is out there with Utah. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And a miss there on the triple. Ellis outside. Here's Burke. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
Yeah, that's taking the direct approach. He didn't shy away from the size mismatch at all. Just took it right to him.
And the free throw, no good. Well, we've seen this league grow year in and year out, changing year to year, evolving year to year. Doris, what do you think of the 3 and D player type of player we see?
Well, I think first and foremost, obviously, the three-point shot has changed the equation in the NBA. It's hard to win without it. But I look at a guy like Klay Thompson, who, when he came into the league, said he thought his ceiling was that he'd be a 3 and D type player. I think if you have those two abilities, then your ceiling is much higher than you think it is. To me, Klay Thompson has got to start thinking of himself as an MVP caliber player, because I think he is that.
You think it's a mindset then?
I do indeed.
What about the big player who thinks that way too? Now that to me isn't like the Draymond Green 6'7", 6'8", 6'9" guys.
Well, how about that guy? And there's guys in college basketball that remind me of Draymond Green. And what separates Draymond is his intellect and his willingness to say, I'm not going to let my size limit my effectiveness on the NBA level. I can play because I know I can pass it. I can shoot it. My vision is terrific. I can put it on the deck. If you can be a multifaceted player, you've got a chance to succeed in the NBA.
Well, that was well said. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Farrell. Pass to Utah. Dallas moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. And that one, good. And it's Tampa with the ball. Ellis, right side. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. To the wing on the left. Here's your Rebko. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, sharp pass inside. Did well to get the ball into the high percentage area.
Now here's Burke. He's covered closely. Rozier kicks to Rebko. Here's Burke. Traps in the tray. Burke's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
Especially to him. They need to show a lot more energy and activity at the defensive end if they hope to trim this lead.
And it's Ellis with the rebound. Ellis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting one. And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And that one falls for Monte Ellis. Well, the league is always looking, Doris, into every possible angle to make precise calls, to give it more precision, more efficiency, more validity. What do you think about some automated assistance for officials?
You know, I'm not sure about this one. What I would say is when we go to the replay center, if it's sort of a small call out of bounds at the end of game, whatever the case may be, I would like to see those officials back in the replay center make that call, communicate it, and let's move on. I think the pace of play would be helped.
They've almost perfected, though, the time it takes to put it up in front of the officials at the game and the view from the center in Secaucus.
They've done a really good job, and again, a case in point where the NBA is proactive trying to improve the game.
Yeah, it's the best of all professional leagues, I think.
No question. Boy, did an excellent job to hit the moving target with the lead pass. That was simply perfectly placed.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Dallas Mavericks. And he makes both free throws. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Farrell. And there's the pass to Utah. Here's Varejao. Rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Got a hand on it. They're running. with the teardrop. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
You know, we're never opposed to a little creativity. Ooh, did he have plenty of that? The double pump, having some fun.
And in the past few years, Doris, the league has looked to provide more transparency on officiating. This is an interesting topic. Do you feel that's a move in the right direction, the transparency?
Well, from a fan's perspective, certainly, because you want to make sure that what you're watching is legitimate. You want to know that, okay, you know, they might have missed this call or that call, and that's the human aspect that you can't fix. I do understand the players' and coaches' perspective that it's frustrating to them because it never changes the outcome. So from their perspective, they're sitting there saying, don't tell me that. I don't need to know. I already knew. You don't have to confirm my feeling. But from a fan perspective, I would want that kind of transparency.
Does it undercut, though, the view that we as fans have of the officials? And they say some games, last 2 minutes, may have 9 things that were wrong. And now you're wondering, why are these guys even out there officiating when there were 9 things wrong in the final 2 minutes?
And because you cover college basketball, you know as difficult as this has been for NBA officials because they have been under the glare in the microscope. And I do wonder if that's contributed to sort of a snowball effect. You know the officiating at the NBA level is the best in the world.
It is. Here's Farrell, down low, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And the NBA allows more fouls than college with 6, but some feel it might not be enough as it affects games too heavily. We lose some of our best players too early, some say. What is the right amount? Too much, too little? What do you think?
Well, I think they're right where they need to be perfectly frank. And if you remember in college basketball, the Big East, when Patrick Ewing was playing there, they went to 6 fouls, and I thought the level of physicality became absurd on the college level. However, it's different on the NBA. I don't think that 6th foul, it's the perfect amount for this league. I get that the fans want the stars to be on the floor. 6 fouls over a 48-minute game is absolutely perfect.
On offense, here's Tampa. They set the pick. Ellis dishes to Burke. He feeds it to Urebko. He's feeling it. And that one goes long.
Ill-advised shot there.
You know, I really expected him to swing that one back around. You know, that's strong teamwork leading right to the basket. He put it in the shooting pocket at just the right time.
Ellis, the pass to Urebko. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Urebko's got 22.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
Burke covering. Pass to Uthoff. With some arc, and it's good on the way in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Passes it to Hammonds from 12 feet out. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I love the recognition defensively. They know he can knock down that shot, and you stay right tight to him.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And stolen by Burke. And it's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Tampa able to retain possession here. Dallas making a switch here. Measury's checked in. Tampa also making some changes. Steve Novak, he's checked in for Urebko. Tony Snell comes in for Ellis. And it's Jennings in for Terry Rozier. Now here's Burke. Defense is right there.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
I'll tell you, just his mere presence inside, his instincts for altering shots, exceptional.
Jennings kicks to Burke. Doris, we've seen more teams look to expand their offenses and stretch teams out. You can't analyze the NBA now without using the word spacing to look at a play.
Yeah, it almost makes you feel like perhaps that post play is being phased out of the game. I don't like that. To me, some of my best memories is watching Hakeem Olajuwon deliver the dream shake on the block, or Patrick Ewing, overpower somebody. What's your take? I mean, do you think this is something that is simply cyclical, Kevin, where the post play is out of it, or do you see a time where maybe it comes back in?
Well, you've talked about the influence of a Steph Curry and what his long-range shooting means for all these young kids playing on playgrounds around the world.
Right.
They're intrigued by it. They're going to work at it. They see future glory for themselves.
Correct.
I think spacing is here. I think seeing players move without the ball, cutting without the ball, enjoying the passing, enjoying the dribbling. They're bringing in parts of the game which are so eye-pleasing, so fun to watch. I'm sure it's fun to play, too.
No question. I think, obviously, there's something so exciting to the team making the three and so demoralizing to the team that's having it done to them.
Think of how few players are the size 7-footers, 6'8", 7'2", that have that kind of size, that can play that kind of game. You're talking about a very small number.
You're 100% right.
A lot of 6'2", 6'1", 6'3" kids out there,
no
boys
question.
And girls, that can play that kind of game.
We keep talking about Steph Curry. Draymond Green may be revolutionizing the NBA as much as Steph Curry.
Yes, good point. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. And a moment now to discuss injuries, something, Doris, that all teams have to deal with, the most players as well from time to time. Let's get your take on what's the key to staying healthy.
Well, I think obviously most professional athletes realize that they have a limited window with which to make money with their body. And so if you are smart from the time you enter the league going all the way through your career, you're doing the right things. You're getting the proper rest. You're paying attention to nutrition. You're getting massages. You're going to the chiropractor. You're taking all kinds of both proactive and preventative steps to stay healthy. From a league perspective, this is obviously crucial because they know that the players are their most important commodity. And so you're starting to see individual teams and organizations track the movements of their players, both in practice and in games. That kind of data is critical because if you see somebody wearing down, if the data is in fact telling you, okay, Dwayne Wade has run far too much in the last week, let's dial back practice. Let's sit him one game. I think the key is just continue to use data and continue to use what we now know and what we will know in the future to try to protect guys.
And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Now we'll go to the line for two. And Tampa making a change here. Rozier's checked in. Monte Ellis checked in for Rozier. Good on the second free throw. And it's Tampa with the ball. Here's Jennings. And he banks in the layup. Jennings has got 7 now in this quarter. Here is Barea. And as a point guard, you ran a lot of pick and rolls. Its screen roll play is the very basis of offensive basketball. Just how much nuance do you think is involved? And I know, but I want to hear you, a successful pick and roll and pick and pop game.
Okay, so this just to give you some context on how involved the pick and roll is. Jeff Van Gundy has 300 pages of how on both sides of the ball you effectively run the pick and roll.
Got to be kidding.
300 pages in his coaching book on how to deal with the pick and roll.
And how about pick and roll defense?
Oh, I mean,
about the same equal number of pages,
and
right?
I'll tell you this, this is why the Chris Pauls of the world are so highly valued, because it doesn't matter what scheme you throw at Chris. He comes off that pick and his eyes are up and he's surveying, and in the most split-second fashion, running through a series of reads and making the right decision every time.
So here's the most basic play in basketball. Yet, if you go a layer deeper, It's maybe the most complex play in basketball. How to play it, how to defend it.
I'll tell you, they say the best things in life are the simple things in life. Pick and roll is the NBA at its absolute definition.
Jennings can't get it to go. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And it's good, 2 points.
I love the low post attack on that one.
Snell kicks to Jennings. And it's Bonner in the corner. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. .110 left in the fourth quarter. Jennings. And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Now we'll go to the line for 2.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Taylor's checked in for Brandon Jennings. And Tampa making a change here. Rozier's checked in, and it's Ellis penetrating. What about the finals format, Doris? 2-2, 1-1-1. It's back. Most everyone pleased about it. What do you think?
I love it, because if you go to the old 2-3-2 format, to me, that middle stretch where the team that's lower seeded literally has 3 straight opportunities to change a series with home court advantage, that is unfair to the team that works so hard to get that top spot.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Well, they know they've lost this one, but this is still valuable time to try and work out some of their issues.
Inside, here's measuring. Good, and it's Perea who picks up the assist.
Yeah, sharp pass inside. Did well to get the ball into the high percentage area.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Snell, no good.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
Boy, if you're going to challenge him in the lane, you better go strong.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Listen, it's only 1 miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. He might as well sit back and enjoy this one.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. On offense, here's Tampa. Ellis dishes to Snell. Ellis outside. Feeds to Bonner. The 3. That one doesn't drop. So we see Tampa get the win here. A resounding victory for them.